First of all, just talk about what you're doing right now. Obviously, everything's kind of shut down because of the virus, but you're still busy. You're still out here. You're still swimming. So, how have you been active this summer?
This summer we've really just been swimming here, and then trying to stay motivated without any meets. It's hard, but you gotta think about all the goals you have for whenever we actually do get back into meets and all. So just looking forward to that and training, kind of with my teammates and all, and they've really been helping me and all. So that's about it.
Can you believe it's your senior year?
I mean, it's all going by pretty quickly, but I guess yeah. But it's exciting to I'm next 20 in the fall of 2021. I'll be able to be in Auburn, so that's really exciting. But yeah, I mean, it's flew by, but I'm ready for the next step and I'm excited for what comes after Thibodeau and after high school.
You've had so much success in high school. Can you believe what you've been able to accomplish as a high school swimmer?
I mean, it's been through a lot of hard work, and with my coaches from whenever I first started to where I am now. I mean, I couldn't have done it without all of them, without my parents, without all the teammates pushing me every day. I mean, swimming's kind of an individual sport. You race by yourself, but I mean you do relays, but it's basically by yourself. But ultimately, having your teammates there with you and having everyone there with you. I mean, you can't do it by yourself. It takes more than one person, and I wouldn't have been able to do any of this without my teammates, coaches, and family and all.
So the goal this upcoming year is to win. How many in a row now? 3, 4?
For EDW, I think we've won 3 in a row. I think we're going for our 4th. But I mean, we'll see how that goes. I mean, hopefully we'll be able to even have a high school season. So hopefully we'll have one.
What's been the main thing you've learned from dealing with the situation? Obviously, it's affected all athletes from all sports. So has it affected you in any kind of way?
I mean, kind of just taking it. I mean, you just gonna have to roll with the punches and see how everything goes. And you can't really control much at this time, and you just gotta try to do your best to still physically and mentally prepare for whatever your next competition is, but whenever it is anyway.
Okay. So what's some areas of your game that you were working on this off season to try to get ready for the summer?
I mean, I was working on in swimming. I was working on my underwaters off my turns and all, just small things like that. And my coach has really been honest about working on the small things now. So whenever you get ready for the fall and hopefully whenever we get to start going to some some competitions, really just get all that ready for, and then ready for that, and then from there we'll see where it goes. I mean, nothing's really guaranteed right now, so it's just kind of just working on getting ready for the next season.
You've become so kind of famous. I wanted to ask you, how special was it to see Michael Phelps announced your name at our sports banquet? I mean, obviously Olympian. Yeah. Everybody knows Michael Phelps. Did that shock you when you saw it?
I mean, it was definitely gave me some chills. Just as a dude that I've been looking up to since I was really little, and just hearing him say my name is obviously really cool, and it really was exciting, and it was awesome.
But what other role models you look after when you go out there and you're swimming?
I mean, my role, obviously, when it comes to swimming, I'll watch other swimmers and other Olympians and how they attack races, but I wouldn't really say they're my role models or anything. There's people I would try to be in the water and try to take things from them. But I mean, my parents are my role models ultimately, because without them I couldn't really be doing any of this, and they supported me so much, and I would just try to be like them whenever I grow up.
I want to ask you about Auburn. Like I said, you committed to Auburn. You committed early to them. What made you want to go to Auburn?
Right whenever I got on campus, I fell in love with everything about Auburn and really all that. And the coaches there are absolutely incredible, and their atmosphere on the team is just something I had to be a part of. And I ultimately right whenever I was on campus, I was talking to my sister, but she came on my visit with me because my parents were in Italy at the time. And then I was I'm coming here. On the visit, and I knew it, and it was just working out all the details, and then it all fell into place, and I can't wait to join the Auburn family come 2021, the fall of 2021, and all the guys, all the people they've brought in from across the country. Our recruiting class is going to be really strong, and I think it's going to be something to look at whenever, hopefully in a few years, whenever Auburn starts to make a comeback in college swimming.
Were there any other colleges you were looking?
I was looking at a few other ones, but definitely Auburn was by far my favorite. And I'm very, very happy I can go there.
Yeah, I know it's known as a football school, but y'all trying to make it a swimming school, right? Or is
it actually has. They have like they have tons of national championships that they've brought in the past. But with this new coaching staff, I believe that in a few years Auburn will be back to like the top of the college swimming, and I'm really excited to be a part of that, and that's why I committed there. And that's the head coach Gary Taylor is just, he has a vision, and I really want to be part of that.
My last question is, like you said, you've been on the top, for a while now. So, but it seems like you're just still hungry. You're not complacent. Like you still have goals that you want to accomplish. How important is that, not to get satisfied with what you've been able to accomplish?
I mean, I'm nowhere near to where I want to be in like the future. Like I have so many more goals, and I mean, I like to think of myself, I'm just like starting off of where I could go, and then also I'm really not even. I want to get higher on the national level, because ultimately, like, I'm really, like, obviously I'm pretty top down here, but like when it comes to all together, there's tons of guys and tons of people that are faster than me, and just really trying to like watch what they do right, and like try to make changes with like help my coaches and my teammates, like teammates pushing me every day in practice. I mean, that's ultimately what helps. And you also like puts things in perspective whenever you go to bigger meets, and then you go to like race some of the faster guys. So definitely that helps too, and then helps with me staying focused and hungry.
Anyone you want to thank for helping you accomplish everything you've accomplished up to this point?
Oh yes, sir. I thank all my coaches, my parents, like I said before, my teammates, because I can't really do any of this by myself. And starting with my first coach, Coach Frank, to my second coach, Coach Steve, and then my coach OJ right there. Really, without them, I wouldn't be able to do any of it. And my teammates pushing me in practice every day and helping me. Because I couldn't swim by myself; it would be awful. And with them, they make it fun and like easy to do, and then like not easy, but make it funner and like more enjoyable. And then obviously my parents and like all my family and all, they help a bunch too, and super supportive.
How special has it been to see him grow from when he first started to where he is now, one of the states, and maybe one of the nation's top men's swimmers?
Yeah, it's been fun to watch his journey. Watching him come in and, really buying in to what's out there and challenging himself to be the best possible version of himself. And it's been really great seeing that growth, celebrating the victories at state and, doing well at your local national level meets, to achieving an Olympic trials cut, which is something very few people would have the privilege of having to be able to do that. And it's been really fun to watch that, but it's been really great to see how he still stays motivated, and he's still humble, and he still wants more, and he wants to just keep getting better day by day with the help of his teammates and his family and the coaching staff.
Okay. Well, hopefully he has a senior year. I know it's up in the air, beyond his control, but if he's able to go out there and take care of business this year, what do you expect from him?
The sky's the limit still. He's still growing. He's still evolving as a swimmer. We're at the point now where we're increasing his resume. We're dabbling into other events, and trying to make him a really versatile, well-rounded, and fast swimmer. So that when he goes to Auburn University, that he will be a real asset there, not just in the pool, but in the classroom and for his teammates.
And how tough was it for him not to be able to swim this year? I know it was supposed to be a busy summer for him with the crawfish aquatics, and was that a setback for him, or do you feel like
it was obviously a setback. We were all really excited to go to Olympic trials this year. That was something that we had talked about when I first got here. That was a real possibility, but having that push back a year was kind of a bummer, and then no competitions this summer was a bummer too. But we have been working this summer on making ourselves better. It's a summer of change and a summer of habits, establishing positive habits and getting rid of negative habits, and that's been our motivation this summer.
Great deal. So after his senior year at EDW, he'll probably still be able to do some stuff for you guys?
Yeah, so through his senior year, he'll be able to train with us during the summer, after he graduates high school. And then, then he can go to Auburn, and then, as a crawfish alum, he's always a welcome back, and you can, whenever he's home, you can come back and train with us to kind of keep in shape, and it'll be really great for everybody else to see him and the things that he's done through his first year and beyond at Auburn.
And he was telling me Auburn is a good swimming program.
Yeah, it's a very good program. They have some great coaches, great staff. They're an up-and-coming team in the SEC. And I think Jacques' going to be a great fit there. And I've spoken with Gary, and we're both really excited to see what he can bring and help that team grow, and to be a great teammate there and establish the culture that Gary wants there, and to continue that as well.
Yeah, so hopefully he's the next Michael Phelps.
Yeah. Wishing made it so, but you know what? We're just trying to let Jacques be Jacques. Jacques be Jacques, be the best possible version of himself. That's all I can ask.
So, I hope he can get back to doing what he does best this fall, and because senior years, you don't get another senior year after this.
Yeah, you don't get another senior year, but we're going to continue to be in the pool. We're going to train hard as long as we're able to. So as long as we're able to train, we're going to keep training.
Anything else you want to add? Any other accomplishments or meet?
I mean, I'm just really impressed with him, and like I said before, I think we're just hitting the surface with him. I think we're going to see him grow, and I think what he's doing is going to inspire his teammates to be the best possible versions of themselves as well, and that's what we want. We want to use each other to make ourselves better. And I want people to realize that, what he's done is a great accomplishment, but like he said, he didn't do it alone. He can't do it alone. And it's because of his teammates and his family and his support system that he was able to do what he was able to do, and what he'll continue to do, whether we have a fall season or not. We'll still keep plugging along, and we'll still keep getting ready for the next thing.